It is 8 May 2021. It is Saturday of the 5th week of Easter. Our first reading comes from the Acts of the Apostles. Paul reached also Derbe and Lystra, where there was a disciple named Timothy, the son of a Jewish woman who was a believer, but his father was a Greek. The brothers in Lystra and Iconium spoke highly of Timothy, and Paul wanted him to come along with him. On account of the Jews of that region, Paul had Timothy circumcised, for they all knew that Timothy's father was a Greek. As Paul and Timothy traveled from city to city, Paul and Timothy handed on to the people for observance the decisions reached by the apostles and presbyters in Jerusalem. Day after day, the churches grew stronger in faith and increased in number. The two traveled through the Phrygian and Galatian territory because they had been prevented by the Holy Spirit from preaching the message in the province of Asia. When they came to Mysia, they tried to go on through Bithynia, but the Spirit of Jesus did not allow them. So they crossed through Mysia and came down to Troas. During the night, Paul had a vision. A Macedonian stood before him and implored Paul with these words, "Come over to Macedonia and help us." When Paul had seen the vision, he and Timothy sought passage to Macedonia at once, concluding that God had called us to proclaim the good news to them. The word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. A quick note. Paul personally did Timothy's circumcision himself, so as to confirm it was done correctly, according to religious requirements, and to protect Timothy. Paul and the disciples cared for Timothy until he was healed and it was safe for him to journey.